train and look at all these men. What happened to giving up your seat for women? No man offered me a seat. Excuse me, are you going to get up?
What?
Are you going to get up?
Are you pregnant?
No.
Are you for equality?
Yes.
Guys, welcome to Better Bachelor. My name is Joker with a face for radio and a voice for print. When I do my videos, I always try to find like a theme, something that, it ties all the stories together in an interesting way and is the glue of the video, so to speak. And I didn't really know what I wanted to talk about for the last couple days, so I haven't done a video. And then I realized something as I was searching on Twitter and then searching on meme pages and news pages and just kind of traveling around the internet looking for something to talk about. Women are not doing very well, and the stories that are written about them put them in a bad light, even though it's supposedly like you go girl and you're all that in a bag of chips. If you read it, it's actually like not a good story about them. And then you look at the dating profiles and you look at the memes and you look at the women versus bear and all the other crap that's going on the internet. Women are not looking very good. It's kind of destroying their reputation. But when I try to look for similar content about men, like bad dating profiles for guys, or guys being weird or needy or whatever, there's just not that much content out there. And then the stuff that I do see that's being posted about men usually is pretty positive. Yeah, there's some criminals and things like that out there, but there's a lot of guys that are doing a lot of good for the country. So let's jump right into this, and you kind of see what I'm talking about, right? This is from Wilder Patriot, and it says, "Who wants to tell her?" This is a young lady that, despite us, whether it's guys, whether it's society, whether it's everybody, telling women, look, when you're in your youth and you're pretty and you're young and everything's firm and everything's great, you want to go out and find a good man. And instead they wait, then it's hard to have kids, or they can't find the right guy. It's all the problems. I've been doing this for 5 years now. I can't tell you the hundreds, if not thousands, of articles you read about women saying, oh, I wish I had known and I wish I had listened. Well, he simply says, who wants to tell her, because she's going to make the same mistake as all the rest of them. And I have a follow-up video from her as well, which is just as spicy. You gotta love it.
Please stop telling women in their late 20s, early 30s that time's a ticking. You better get on it. If you're single, wow, you might be fucked if you're 30. Listen, first of all, not every woman on this fucking planet has the agenda of getting married to a douchebag.
Okay, number one. She didn't say you get married to a man. She said not everybody has the agenda to get married to a man. She says not every woman has the agenda to get married to a douchebag. Her default thought when it comes to men is douchebag. She just kind of ties those two together with a little string. What does that tell you about her? It tells you that she's dating the bad boys, that she's sleeping with the bad boys. She admits it. Because otherwise she'd say, oh, I'm not interested in dating guys. I'm not really interested in marrying right now. No, she goes right to calling them names, which means she's not having good interactions with the dudes that obviously are with her.
Just to have children, okay? What we are doing now as a society is forcing it and pretty much like putting so much pressure on women my age to just find someone and get children going because you're just getting older.
Oh, yes. You know how on TV and in college and all the articles we read and everything, all the pressure on women to have children and get married. Oh, yes, totally pressure. Or all the articles say women are boss bees and they live their own life and they don't need no man and they can make their own money and they don't need guys for anything. And see, women have this tendency, and this one's, she'll be the same woman that says, all my friends say they don't need men, and we all make our own money, and we're doing fine on our own. So all my friends say that. And then two of her friends will get married, or one of them will have a kid, and another one will get married, and she'll say, all my friends are getting married. Like, this is how women do it. They over-exaggerate absolutely everything, because we know darn well society's not telling women to get married and start squeezing out kids by 30. It's not happening.
Fucking 29. I'm literally 29. Kick rocks. I'm still young. You psychopath. You fucking psychopath. We are literally pressuring women to marry dirtbag men.
There it is, dirtbag men. She has such a negative attitude towards men that so far she's called them names. Every time she refers to men, she puts an adjective or an adverb or something before there. I don't know it's been a little while since I was in school. An adjective, I guess it would be. Because an adverb would be, adjective. She's got to put something in front to disparage men. She has to. She hates men, but she also likes sleeping with them. She likes to chase after them. She likes to get the attention from guys, and then they bounce on her, and then she hates them, and then she goes finds another one. This is not somebody that needs to be in a relationship probably ever, or until she's gone to therapy or something.
Just to have children. Divorce is skyrocketing. If I felt that pressure to do that, and I married one of my exes, girl,
Her exes are bad guys. She just said it. I would not want to marry one of my exes. Bad dudes. All of them.
Could not be me. I am doing fine. I am happy. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Stop just assuming that I am on a timeline, because you are not putting me on a timeline, you stupid fucks. Get the fuck out of here.
You know, women that curse like sailors, very unattractive. Dudes, I don't mind it from guys. From women, it is so unladylike and so masculine. It is a huge turnoff for me.
Sniff grass. Stop telling me that I'm old and time's ticking, literally. Because if I'm living my life and every year I get older, I'm getting more upset and I'm just getting more stressed, what the fuck is the point of living life? Bitch, I am aging like fine fucking wine. I am more secure with myself than I ever have been in my entire fucking life. I'm sorry if men can't handle it. Like, person is wasting time on all these men, because every year that goes by, I get wiser, stronger, I have higher standards.
And there it is. There it is. She thinks she's aging like fine wine. It's because she's still in her 30s, or actually she's still in her 20s. She's 29. Now she's putting on a little bit of a thickness, and when you do that, things are going to start drooping a little bit. You're starting to get a little heavy. You know, it means you got to hit the gym a little harder and eat a little better. But at the age of 29 now, on one of these, I don't see it on here, but on one of these this video that was shared by somebody else and it went viral, there was community notes beneath it. And you know, the community notes said, by the age of 30, women have lost like 90% of their eggs. And then it had a couple of studies down below it. It's now it doesn't mean it's not going to happen, but it is much harder once you hit 30. There is a timeline. But see, she can say I'm aging like wine and there's no rush and everything's fine because she's still young and relatively pretty. Unfortunately for her, though, it's the same story time after time, fellas. She's going to fall off the cliff, she hits the wall, and then all of a sudden it's freak out time. It's, uh-oh, I'm in a lot of trouble here and nobody wants me. And on top of that, this is let's hear this again right from her own mouth. This is the point I want you guys to remember.
I get wiser, stronger. I have higher standards.
I have higher standards. See, fresh steak, fresh off the grill with hot. It's hot and there's butter, and that's a beautiful steak. That's when women should have their highest standards. And as they age, their standards should go lower because their value goes lower and the interest from men goes lower. And not to mention her attitude automatically is really a turnoff. So she's going to get pickier because of all the interactions she's had with guys that just use her. So her standards get higher as she gets older. It's not going to we know this where this ends.
And you're wasting time. Being a dumb fuck. Being a loser. Being an immature asshole. So, I think you should stop telling women that they're losing time. Because they're fucking not.
But do you see how condescending she is? Do you see how condescending she is? And this is to the people that are watching her on TikTok. She just called them names. She just called her viewers dumb Fs and stupid. Well, there's a follow-up video. And this comes from somebody different because this thing is going viral. It says the strong feminist breaks down after she went viral on X and nobody is supporting her because women that are married, women that are older in their 30s or 40s, women that have gotten through this, I don't know, the good days of being in their 20s, they're telling her, and also guys are saying to her, like, we do not like you. You have attitude. You are not that all that in a bag of, I keep saying bag of chips. You're not all that in a bag of Doritos. I got to stop using these 90s expressions. Anyway, here's her follow-up. Apparently things didn't go just as planned, and she's getting a little pushback, and she's not exactly happy about it.
So women, I would love your fucking help right now because I'm seeing mostly comments from mean men calling me the worst names in the book, okay? Fat, looking like an iceberg from the neck down. Never will find a man. Why would a man ever want me? Because I basically have an opinion, or, you know, don't care if I have the cookie cutter life that everyone wants us to. Like, yeah, I understand that as I get older, it's harder to have children. But my whole point is that it's not everyone's fucking goal. So I would love, like, the women to jump in and just, like, maybe help out a little bit on my latest TikTok. That'd be so fucking cool because right now I'm not okay. Right now, your girl is like, whoa, 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 whoa. I didn't know that this many people were going to hate what I had to say. Also, it's viral on Twitter and not on TikTok. So I monetize on TikTok. I don't monetize on Twitter. And someone else is monetizing off sharing my TikTok where they are just absolutely shit at me. Like when I scroll through X real quick, when someone shared saying that it was going viral, not one good comment. Not one person backing me up.
Do you know why? Now, she says it's a bunch of men being mean. And she'd say, I'm being mean. And really what it boils down to, though, is guys are telling her, you're wrong. You're wrong. You're incorrect. You're looking good now, but if you keep going and the attitude, I mean, in fact, let's go back to this other one. I keep getting older and I keep getting higher standards. Good luck with that. Exactly. Exactly. Popular aisle these days, cat food, cat toys, wine, meals for one. She's 29 and she appears to not be getting any thinner. All of these have 1,000 likes on them. This is from a girl. I would think she has enough sense to find a good quality man and the time to have children in her youth. That's your 20s. I'm 57 and I believe I was truly blessed to be married and the big V, in other words, body count of 0, at 18, and I had my kids before 30. Now enjoying life with my husband. It is the best. This gal had a body count of 0, and she got married to her husband at 18, and they're still together. She's telling him. Somebody else says, the hand clap thing tells me all I need to know. I'm actually surprised that doesn't have a nose ring yet. Here's a super mom. She knows it's all true. She just doesn't like it. So these are the comments. These are people that are like, please, women of society, we see what you're doing. Stop it. Because you're hurting yourself. You're getting your back blown out by all the same dudes. And if you just would chill out and be a normal person, you could get a boyfriend that would love you. They just will not do it. But those are the mean people. The people trying to save women from ruining their lives because there is no rewind button if you screw around and you get too old and you can't have kids.
I mean, am I that out of left field or am I like, what is happening here? It's not even looking 50-50. It's looking like 90-10 on me, in my opinion, of like not wanting to be called old at 29 years old. Like, can someone help me? I'm drowning over here. I need the ladies. I need the girlies. I need the girlies to jump in and just like, again, why are men telling us what we should be doing with our bodies? Like, what the fuck?
We're not so stupid. I get so frustrated with people like this. We're warning you. We're warning you. That's what we're doing. We're warning you. Number one, we're warning you. Number two, this is by warning you and doing these videos, we're telling you the truth. And then we're telling guys, when guys say, I can't find a girl like a girlfriend or someone that wants to date me in my 20s. It's because they're getting folded up like origami by Chad Thunderstroke in their 20s. And then when they go to 30, Chad Thunderstroke wants nothing to do with them anymore, or they'll keep sleeping with him. But then they want to find, and you guys know it, say it all with me, they want to find the provider. Except we do these videos so you guys that are out there that come across her and she's looking pretty good. She's still kind of cute and she's 34 and, she says she wants a good boyfriend. You're not that guy because she gave her best years away to the bad boys and now you're getting the leftover ham sandwich.
What the fuck? I thought I was going to get the girlies in here. Like, woo, woo. And I do see it every once in a while, but like at the bottom. So, please back me up. That's all. Like, you see it on TikTok, or on Twitter. Oh my God. I want to crawl in a hole.
She's begging for moral support on TikTok and Twitter because she wants to feel validated. She wants to feel right in her bad decision. And it's not happening. It's not happening on Twitter, at least. And the same thing happens to all these. And guys, the reason why I call out these women for you and the reason why we talk about it is because, number one, it's fun. Number two, this is your peace of mind. This is your moment of zen where you can say, okay, it isn't me. It's not me. It's not me that I can't find a girlfriend. It's not me that these women have ridiculous standards. It's not my fault that they've lost their minds. Like, I'm good. I'm sane. Now I realize that it's not my fault I can't date or I can't find somebody realistic. This girl, I think, is an Aussie. She's cute. She's still in good shape, but she's got the arm tattoos. She's got a little bit of warning signs, and she does the same thing. All these women are in. It's, you know what reminds me of? It's like when a man is worth several hundreds of millions of dollars, and he says, life is easy, man. You don't need money. You don't need money. Money doesn't really make you happy. And everybody says, well, yeah, that's because you got $100 million and you don't even think about money. But to the guy that's struggling to pay his bills and can't fix his car, money is everything. Well, it's the same thing, but it's in reverse. These are young, pretty women. And they say, I don't need men. I don't need anybody. I don't need to find a good guy. I can do whatever I want. And I want the best men in the world. Why can they say that? Because they're young and pretty. But they're going to screw around, and as always, they're going to get old and not pretty, and then it's, too late.
Don't mind me and me fucking husband beater. But I saw a TikTok the other day that said, when you're trying to get with me, you're not in competition with anyone else. The person you're in competition with is me. You need to make my life better than I already make it. And ever since I saw that TikTok, I've literally been fucking gobsmacked. It's like rotating in my fucking brain, like fucking Homer Simpson when he's like...
This is what I talk about when I say women are destroying each other with the internet. They're on this TikTok, and a woman says, you're not in competition with other women. You're in competition with me. So a man that wants to date you is competing against you to prove to you that he brings enough to your life to be worth dating. Okay, that's how all relationships work. If I meet up with a young gal, she's proving to me that it's worth my time to be with her, and I'm proving to her that it's worth, spending time with me. That's called dating. It's called getting to know one another. But instead of saying, well, we want to get to know each other and make sure we're right for each other, women are now watching these TikToks and say, oh, it's a competition. Like, you need to prove that I should value you and you're good enough to be with me. How tiring is that? You notice how confrontational these women are. Guys don't want that. Guys want simple and soft and feminine and pleasant to be around. These women are aggressive. It's almost like It's almost like arguing with another guy. Like, it's tiring. Men don't want to do that.
Like, whoop, 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 whoop. Simpson, or was that Futurama? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, that's been stuck in my fucking brain, and I'm so afraid to get into a relationship because I make my life fucking amazing. I buy whatever I want. I do whatever I want. I'm my own fucking sugar daddy. I'm my own sugar daddy. My life is amazing when it's just me. And I'm so afraid to get into a relationship because I don't want someone to take away my happiness and the things that I fucking love. Now that I think of my exes, I'm like, what the fuck was I thinking? I wish somebody told me this years ago. What the fuck? Anyway, you're all going to be getting divorced now.
What's the commonality? I'm selfish. I want to do what I want. I don't want anybody taking anything away from me and my money, and I want to eat what I want, blah, 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 blah. Me, all about me. But you know something? When you're dating somebody, and some of you guys may not know this, some of you guys do know this, especially you guys that are married. When you do date or where you are with the right woman, you're doing what you want. I mean, yes, occasionally you're going to go eat someplace she wants to eat, but she'll eat someplace you want to eat. Or maybe you'll be doing an event that you're not really into, but then she'll do something that you want to do, if you have a healthy relationship, right? What does she say? Well, I wish somebody told me about these guys and these exes that I've been with. Dating the bad boys, having fun, just sleeping around. And she's like, I wouldn't want to be with any of them. They're a time sink and they're awful. It's because you're picking bad men. They all pick bad men. And then they listen to advice from other women that have picked bad men.
If you're going to take something away from today, please let it be that. Tell them, you need to make my life better than I already make it. Anyway, ciao, au revoir. Have a good fucking day. See ya.
Yeah, of course the person you're with, they should make your life better. And to us, or at least to healthy individuals, you're like, yeah, of course. If I'm in a relationship, she makes my life better, I make her life better, we're together. And if it's not better, if it's worse, I break up with them or I don't date them. But she's never dated a good guy. She says it. She says, oh, this is amazing. Like, ladies, expect a man to treat you well and make your life better. Don't put up with these scumbags. Well, what have you been doing? What have they been doing? Putting up with the scumbags, having the fun. So this is just a headline I grabbed. It's from like 4 days ago, whatever, something like 4 days ago. Dear Abby, I spent a decade faithful to my wife just to find out she has affairs. And it's published story. This is another one. These are kind of out of context here, but this is a social test / prank to see what the average citizen would do. Now, if you're watching, it's a big guy, kind of a muscular guy, and he goes up behind a kid, and this is a prank. It's staged, obviously, and he puts a towel, as if it like had a chemical or something on it, over the kid's mouth and drags him into an alley. Okay, I want you to see the difference between what women do and what men do. Oh, that's kind of loud. Let me pull down the volume on that a little bit. Okay, and the women glance and look, and they go, "Did you see that?" Yep. And then they just keep walking. They don't pull. They've got cell phones on them. They don't pull out their phones. They don't do anything. They just keep walking. Now here, this guy does it again in front of two dudes, and watch what the two dudes do instantly. One guy puts him in a choke, and the other guy pulled the kid away from him. And then he's saying, okay, we got a camera over there across the road, and he's pointing to the camera, and the guys turn and look. And then they shake hands afterwards. Now, this is just a little blurb. It's something that's funny. Well, not funny, but I mean interesting. And it makes the women look horrible. But it's not made to make the woman look horrible. You know, like they didn't do this to go, hey, guys, we're going to make women look horrible today. But they do. They do. And the guys look like heroes. And I'm not cherry picking this stuff. This is during a normal day of just me surfing Twitter. And granted, yes, I do not follow a lot of like lefty accounts. Most of the people I follow are true liberals, like middle of the road, libertarians, anarcho-capitalists, and conservatives in the political sphere. Sphere. However, the other stuff I follow are memes and interesting topics, stuff like this. And there's so many things that you don't realize it, but women are just horrible. Here's another one that was. This is on some random dude's page, or it might have even been a woman. Oh, it's on women being awful. That's what it's on. It's a video about a guy that. Well, I'll play it and you'll hear what he's talking about.
You don't even know, bro. I don't know if you guys know, but I was a stepdaddy. I did everything for this girl. I fed her child. I treated her good. I gave her a home, paid no bills, everything for free, fixed her car, gas money, everything. I bought that car seat. Matter of fact, I bought her daughter clothes. I bought her daddy food, everything, just for her to go and cheat on me with the father of the baby. Lesson learned, guys. Don't ever trust a fucking bitch.
Now this guy obviously he's playing stepdad, and he even says that, like, I was a stepdad to her kid, and I bought her, I bought her things. I helped her kid out. I bought the child seat. He stepped up. Women are always saying, step up and date a single mom. Step up. Only real men can handle single moms. And my boy here did step up. And then he got cheated on because she went back to slept with a baby daddy. This is the good guy, right? Now, granted, her car's kind of beat up. He's probably a working dude. He doesn't have a lot of money. But he bought her food. He lets her stay with him rent-free. Her and the baby. He put a roof over their head. But I want you to listen to this guy because he does break. Like halfway through the video, he starts to break a little bit, and you'll hear it.
I fixed that shit up. She fucked it up. I fixed it. I tried my best to fix that. I bought her that. I put gas in it. I did everything. Everything that's in here, I fucking bought her. She lived with me rent-free, nothing. Just for her to fucking cheat on me, bro. Lesson fucking learned, guys. Don't ever trust a fucking bitch. All that over some fucking dick. Well, you guys, oh my God, bestie, oh my God, she's kind of famous on TikTok, but she's not the person who you think she is. Everybody go fucking hate on this bitch. Real like me, real niggas like me don't deserve this shit. Real niggas like me don't deserve this shit, bro.
I feel bad for the guy. And yeah, we can rag on him and be like, dude, what do you expect? He got with a single mom. I get that. We get that, right? But it's like I posted on Twitter about this. I said, Red Pill never. We don't have any posters up. We don't have a clubhouse. We don't have any advertisement where we say, Red Pill content. We don't do that. All we do is we just stand at the front door and hold it open for you, welcome you in. We got your back, bro. Like we know, man. We know. Welcome to the club. And again, this he looks good. She looks horrible. This and this. I think this is the last one. So, yeah, this is the last one. And then I have a dating profile that I'm actually going to do. This is from N Wokeness. They say this music video by Harvard Medical School made me lose my will to live. Guys, this is, these are effeminate men. They're effeminate men, and they're women. Everything is breaking down because women are it's like their emotions are just bleeding out into colleges and into workplaces and into relationships, and it's breaking everything down. And it is destroying women. Unfortunately, it's destroying society as well. It is destroying women. It's destroying weak men like this. And then people see this, and what are they doing? They're making fun of these people. They're making fun of them. They're like, you guys are losers. I'll only play a brief minute of this because it'll make you want to jab your eyes out.
Space repetition, give me something to believe in. Pass all my tests, but I just skim the reading. In the food chain, we're the ones that eat it. Harvard Med ain't no bottom feeder. And
it's to the song. There's some garden hose in this house, if you know what that song is. And they just rap about being doctors, and it's a bad one. And then I'm like, you're going to be my doctor? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I don't think so, sir.
You're not going to be my doctor. I'm to the point now where I will only go to a doctor that is my age or older. I'm a 50-year-old man. My doctor's going to be 50 or 60 or 70. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this with this next generation that's coming out. Because they're graduating because of the color of their skin. They're doing this. Nobody wants this for a doctor. Women don't understand that. And so what's happening is this stuff goes all over, gets viral. This has had 2.4 million views. This stuff gets seen and people are like, my God, what is wrong with women? And women share it like they're bragging about it. Like they think this is, the women in this video and the, weak-willed, sneaky dudes in this video, they think this is cool. They think this is somehow empowering or something. It makes them look stupid. And they don't know it. And so the sane, reasonable people understand how bad things are getting. And the crazy people think they're cool, which is weird. I'm going to read this. And I'm going to zoom it in here. She's 40. She's 40 years old. And this is what I'm talking about. Single mom, looking for a stepdad for my kids. I'm good. If she just said, I'm a single mom, I'm 40, single mom, looking for an eventual stepdad for my kids. Looking for a good, but that's going to scare off a lot of dudes right off the bat. But this is what happens when the women have all the options and they go out and have all the fun, and then all of a sudden they're like, oh man, I'm getting old and it's almost too late. And remember, their standards keep going higher and higher. She said, single mom, looking for a stepdad for my kids. Here's your qualifications. You must be qualified to date me. You must have a 6-figure salary. You must have a car that can fit all my kids comfortably or willing to buy an SUV. How many single dudes do you know drive around in like a big SUV or a minivan? 6-pack mandatory. So guys, seriously. She wants all the 6s. 6-figure salary, 6-pack mandatory. She says single dad will not be qualified. So you can't have kids. She can have 2. Willing to marry me in less than a month. I will need a $30,000 diamond ring before the wedding. Must be 6 foot or taller. There you go. She needs all the 6s. Must have a 4 to 6 bedroom available for my 2 kids. Must pay all the rent or mortgages. Must adopt all my kids, and she has 2 dogs. Must know how to cut grass. Now, guys, let's give this the benefit of the doubt, okay? Let's give this the benefit of the doubt. Okay, there's 2 options here. Number 1, this is a real profile. It makes her look horrible. Number 2, this is a joke profile. But women right now are so horrible that not everybody thinks this is a joke profile. That there are people that have seen plenty of these where they're like, this could be real. I don't know. How bad are things for women that when you see a profile like this, you're like, it's probably real. I've seen a lot of profiles like this. This is probably real. That's how bad things are for women. I'm telling you right now, it's messed up. Guys, if you like my work, jump on over, join us on betterbachelor.locals.com, ad-free experience, free speech. You can post and comment anything you want to below my videos. Of course, we have free speech forums, so you can talk and say anything you want to. I'm the only moderator, and I don't remove anything. And we do Saturday Night at the Movies, where we watch a couple movies on Saturday nights with all the guys. We share memes and saucy photos and other things. It's a heck of a lot of fun. So come on over, check it out, and I would appreciate it. And if you're on YouTube, at least get over to Rumble. Make the change over there, because YouTube is not where it's at.